What's going on?
73 questions, what's happening?
All right, so where are we right now?
We're here at the Buckeye Grove, probably the most beautiful spot here at the best university in the world, Ohio State.
You come here often?
Yeah, so I come through the Buckeye Grove almost every morning on my morning walks. We'll dive into that a little bit later.
So what's your favorite place to relax at OSU?
It's gotta be Mirror Lake. Staple here at Ohio State. Mirror Lake's been here for a long time. Used to be a big tradition here. After Ohio State football beats the team up north in a game, we would all hop in the lake.
So what do you think about this place?
Yeah, so this is the Lacrosse plays, a legendary place. So many big games have been in here.
You had to put some work in on the wall?
Yes, this is where I put in the work in on my wall. 30 minutes a day, keeps the doctor away. Stick skills are huge in the sport.
All right, so can we see your stick setup?
Yeah, so this is actually it right here. We use the STX Lacrosse company with the STX Surgeon gloves. These are by far my most favorite gloves of all time. And obviously my stick, custom dye job on my guy Hershey Lax with the 25 and MP, and then the STX fiber right there.
All right, so what about your string job?
Yeah, so my string job is something by my guy Trent DeChico. I don't even know exactly how he does it, but no whip, low pocket is definitely what I go for.
Can you take us through your workout?
Yeah, so on the wall here, I don't like to have some sort of set plan, but I like to hit both hands. I like to be meaningful. I only like to be out here for 30 minutes, but I'm out here, I'm breaking a sweat for sure.
You do lacrosse strokes every day?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things about lacrosse is you got to keep the stick in your hand to be a great player. So I think in the off season, at least 3 to 4 times a day. In season, it's almost every day.
Yeah, so what are the drills?
So drill wise, when I'm on the wall, like I said, I don't like to have some sort of set plan, but I do like to hit everything. You know, low pass, behind the back, quick stick, everything. I think it's essential in the sport. But when I'm on the field, it's a lot different.
So what does your routine look like?
So my routine on the field is different. Like I said, every single day is different. Some days I like to be behind. Some days I like to be up top, working on my outside shot, my inside finishing. So got to stay consistent, but at the same time switching it up.
And you work on both hands, correct?
Yeah, it's big, especially being a Division I lacrosse player myself. Having that left and right hand on lock is key.
How long would you say you drill for?
I'd say on the wall, like I said, 30 minutes a day keeps the doctor away. Huge believer in that. Tom Schreiber told our coach told us. And then on the field, I like to get out there for about an hour or two. Back home, I'm with Danny Moldstam Cole. Here, I'm with my guys after practice, edging and getting extra work.
So I need to ask, are you Italian?
Yes, I'm Italian. Obviously by the Italian horn here. It's a big thing in my videos. I don't know, it's funny.
So speaking of working out, after wall ball, do you go shoot?
Yeah, so after wall ball, I'm already warmed up and everything, and then I go straight over to the turf field and start shooting. I think that's a big essential. After my hands are warm, I get over there and start ripping corners.
What's the routine with that look like?
Yeah, so like I said, it's consistent every day wise, but the day I'm there, it's definitely switched it up. So sometimes I'm behind where I'm most comfortable, sometimes I'm up top working on my shot. It just always changes.
So Mitch, how long have you been playing lacrosse?
Oof. Probably started when I was 5. That's the first time I picked up my stick. I still remember the little STX starter pack sticks. Me and my brother just tossing the ball around for sure.
And how did you learn how to play lacrosse?
Yeah, so I actually learned from my dad. My dad was a 4-time All-American at UVA, a legendary player, and he kind of showed me the ropes and has been the best coach I've ever had.
So speaking of your dad and your brother, who is the best Pehlke at lacrosse?
Oof. It's got to be my dad. I mean, he was a legend. He's still got a couple records still at UVA. I think he's still ranked 6th in all-time points there.
So obviously dad's the best. Is Jake better than you?
No way. Back in the day, I would dust him in the backyard. He was obviously a defenseman. I was an offensive player, so we'd have some big battles, especially in mini-lax, but to this day, I can still take him.
I heard Pop said he could take you one-on-one.
Back in the day, absolutely. Now, he's 52. He can't even touch his toes. No shot.
Can we get that one day, you think?
For a video, absolutely.
All right, Mitch, so are you taking any summer classes?
Yeah, so right now I'm taking 3 summer classes. I think as a student athlete, it's mandatory. I think to lighten your load in the off season and spring, you gotta take some sort of summer classes.
You hitting the laptop today?
Yeah, I actually have a big exam. My first summer exam, I'm excited. Been studying all week, definitely think I'm ready, so I can't wait to ace it.
So what is on your schedule today?
Yeah, so on my schedule today is obviously that exam and getting back on my laptop to plan future video ideas, and I can't wait for you guys to see what's in store. So much more content to come.
So speaking of new content, fans are asking if Pehlke is involved.
Yeah, she is. Next video, actually, Emily Cole and myself sit down and we hash it out, talk about the TikTok formal and everything that's happened, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
So where do you do all of your editing?
So I like to do all my editing in my room. I think just like a rapper, when he goes into the studio, he needs to be comfortable, and that's where I am, in my room. You know, I got posters everywhere, I got music going, I got candles going. It's kind of my safe place to just dive into editing and get it going.
Are there any special things you need to edit?
No, I mean, if I'm not in my room, the only thing I need is my hard drive, my laptop, my headphones.
So do you listen to any music?
Yeah, I actually do. While I'm editing, I actually listen to slow jazz music. It kind of keeps my mind intact and keeps me focused.
You still got that box fan rolling too?
Yeah, not when I'm editing, but when I'm sleeping, it's a must. I think the biggest thing when I sleep is I need it. And whenever we go on away trips with the guys, you know, I'm in the hotel with one of my teammates. I don't have the box fan, obviously, so I got to get white noise going on my phone. Teammates hate it, but I need it when I sleep.
So how long does it take to edit a video?
Ooh, it just depends. I think looking back at the Ohio State sorority one, you know, that was one that took me a lot of hours, but going back to the wall ball one, like that was quick. But now I've recently passed that off to an editor, so I don't take care of that anymore. All I do is film the videos, pass to the editor, and that's the video.
All right, so real quick, can you explain to me the frog?
Yeah, the frog is a sensation. My dad started it back in the day, actually. Him and his buddies would always hit the frog in college and after college, and kind of passed it down to me and my high school friends, and I obviously brought it to Ohio State here. But it's a funny thing, it's a face we make whenever somebody says hit the frog. You always make a face, and I can hit it for you right now. It's classic.
All right, so who's your favorite music artist?
Oh, it's gotta be Drake. I'm a huge hip hop fan, not a big country guy. It's gotta be Drake the rapper.
So your favorite song from Drake?
Ooh, it's gotta be Jumpman. And because when I went on my first visit here to Ohio State, we got field passes, was on the field, they were playing some team, and I remember Ohio State was coming out to Jumpman. They had all the speakers going. It was crazy, my body was vibrating. It's a memory I'll never forget.
Would you say you have the best music taste in your family?
Yes, without a doubt. Fun fact, my dad actually doesn't listen to music, which is crazy.
So would your mom dispute that?
Yeah, she's a big Frank Sinatra fan. She's got Frankie on the radios whenever she's cooking chicken parm or anything. Big Frank Sinatra family.
All right, Mitch, so one thing about you that people do not know.
I love to go on my morning walks. I think that's something I alluded to in the beginning of the video, but something I have to hit every single morning, right around 7 a.m., and it's something I truly need.
So how did that start?
I don't know, it started just because my mind's always going as soon as I wake up, and I like to go on walks because hitting two birds with one stone. You're getting exercise, and I'm kind of relaxing.
All right, so what time of day do you do it?
Right around 7 a.m. like I said. I wake up at 6, I start reading at like 6:15 with my coffee, and then I go on a walk.
Does it help your mental health?
Yeah, I think it does a lot. You know, it really clears my mind. It gets me alluded to do what I have to do in the day. And it's an essential for me no matter what I have going on later in the day. I have to go on a walk.
All right, so here's a good one. If you could go to dinner with any celebrity, who would it be?
That's a good, I think Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is a guy I truly love and embody his work on mine. It's a guy I continue to look up to in life. And I think another thing too is his work ethic is truly something I want to emulate. His grind from how he's a celebrity and he's an actor and everything is huge.
Could you explain more why?
Yeah, I think, you know, the biggest thing that I take away from him is no matter what he has in life or what he's going on, he always makes time for his family. And being Italian, I know it's a joke, but family is everything, and I want to keep it that way.
All right, so explain to the fans why we call Garrett Nielsen Grinch.
Yeah, so Gary is the Grinch because Hoagie and I would always like to play Christmas music when it's not Christmas time, and Hoagie would hate it, or Gary would hate it. But I think the funny part is he does like Christmas but hates Christmas music, so we started calling him the Grinch.
All right, Mitch, so who is your celebrity crush?
Emily Cole.
Always or just recent?
Pretty recent, whenever the TikTok formal started.
You a big dessert guy, Mitch?
Yeah, huge dessert guy actually. Big Oreo fan.
What are we crushing?
Oreos, like I said, they gotta be frozen.
Wow, you do anything to them?
Yeah, so like I said, I put them in the freezer and then I have to take off the icing. I don't like the icing, I'm a big just cookie guy.
I'm sorry, you freeze Oreos?
Yeah, it's a go-to. If you're out there, I would really recommend you trying it. Once you freeze them, you'll never go back.
How did that start?
I don't know, it started from some of my high school boys having me try it, and then I kind of loved it, and I never really went back.
So do you recommend this to your fans?
Yes, if you're out there, try frozen Oreos, take off the icing. I think it's the best.
So what time do you go to bed since you wake up so early?
Yeah, so I go to bed at 9:30. In bed at 9, usually fall asleep between 9:30 and 10. It's something I've been doing for a while now.
9:30, why so early?
Yeah, so I wake up at 6, and I really am huge into getting my 8 hours. Obviously, being an athlete, keeping your body healthy is really the #1 priority, and all my athletic trainers I've ever said, get 8 hours of sleep. It's the best for recovery.
So how long have you been doing that?
So I started doing it my sophomore year of high school, and it's something I've continued to do up until college, and something that's never going to be out of my schedule.
Is there anything you do before bed?
Yeah, I think just watch some TV. I think just get my mind done, no more work, no more nothing, just get in bed, watch some TV.
So what are you watching right now?
Usually it's some sort of documentary or rom-com. I'm a huge rom-com guy.
All right, so favorite movie of all time?
Gotta be Step Brothers. It's a classic. Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, like those two guys are legendary actors.
Do you have any bedtime snacks?
Yeah, I'm a huge protein shake guy when I go to bed. Talking to the nutritionists here at Ohio State, they say if you're hungry as soon as you wake up, have a protein shake with milk before you go to bed. Help you sleep better, and you won't be as hungry in the morning.
All right, so what about books? Do you read before bed?
Love books, don't read before bed. Not a big fan of it. I like to read in the morning as soon as I wake up.
So you sound pretty busy. When are you getting your schoolwork done?
Yeah, so schoolwork is obviously a huge priority. I think at the end of the day, we are student athletes, student before athletes, so getting my schoolwork done is definitely crucial. And I think obviously attending practice every day while getting schoolwork done, you just have to figure out a way to get it in.
So you have lacrosse, editing, and school. It's definitely a lot to handle in one day, right?
Yeah, it's a lot, and I always tell people I live and die by my Google Calendar. It's like my Bible. You know, that thing is on my laptop, and I look at it every single second of the day to see what I have next. And there's really not a lot of free time, but it allows me to do stuff like work and get things done I need in the day.
All right, so out of all the guys you live with, who's the best cook in the house?
Ooh, the best cook in the house. It's got to be Zoop. You know, Zoop burning those sausages in the beginning of the year. He definitely came around on himself. He made the boys chicken parm the other night. It was awesome.
What about the worst cook in the house?
Oh, it's got to be Dale. Dale used to make these steaks, I swear to God, were like hockey pucks. And yeah, I mean, he's definitely the worst cook in the house. He's from Texas, so you would think he has some sort of background of cooking, but he came to Ohio State and he's kind of melted. I mean, I've tried the steak. It's like a hockey puck. Like I said, it's brutal.
So the fans are wondering, what's your favorite part about living with Jack Desantis?
Ooh. Well, he's a fellow Italian. Like I said, you know, as soon as I met him, he's a guy I already had a connection with just from the background we have, and you know, us listening to Frankie together or having like meatballs or anything like that. It's like we already have that mutual connection, and Jack will be a boy for life.
So where are we right now?
Yeah, so we're here at Mirror Lake. Like I said, probably the most beautiful spot here on campus. It's something, like I said, I walk past every single day, and I'm thankful for. You know, you got birds, you got fish in there, like you got it all. And I think, like I said, going back to the tradition here at Ohio State, we used to jump in after the Ohio State football games. It's huge.
So you come here often?
Yeah, I come here often. Like I said, on my walks every single day. Like, this is huge, and I think it really helps my mind reset. Like I said, after I have my coffee and I'm walking, looking at this, like, just so thankful to be alive and be healthy enough to just walk around at this beautiful campus.
So I heard Mirror Lake Eatery has the best chicken and milkshakes.
Yes, it does. The best chicken and milkshakes, as you can tell over there. It's probably one of the best dining halls here at Ohio State. You know, chicken fingers, fries, milkshake. You can only get it once in a while because it's not that healthy, but it's a go-to. It's a classic.
So is there any place on campus I should hit before I leave town?
Oh, Buckeye Donuts, for sure. It's a legendary donut shop. You get a coffee and everything. And yeah, you got to get on your way out.
What donut should I get?
The peanut cake. Actually, Woody Hayes used to get it every single morning before he used to coach the guys back in the day. It's a legendary donut at Buckeye Donuts. I'm
definitely going to get that. Any last words for the fans?
Ooh, last words for the fans. Tell your family you love them. Family's all you got in life.
Can we get a Mitchell Pehlke official sign out to end it?
Deuces.